Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got pastel, pool, suntan, sculpture. Trying to imagine that. Print, third, neutral, drawing, new, alloy, open, neon, lottery, save, grayscale, raffle. Alloy stuck out to me because there's really not that many definitions of it. So when you combine 2 metals to create a new metal, like steel is an alloy. So what would that go with? Are we combining things together to make something else, or is it Brandon Sanderson books, Alloy of Law? Let's see. As much as I'd love to start with this one, I don't know what else goes with it. So we're gonna hold off on that. We've got like pastel and grayscale, which are like color gradients. Neon, maybe. Maybe neutral, but that neutral could be a lot of things. Print. Okay, I think it might be neutral, but not enough to try to lock that in right now. Let's see what else is going on here. Suntan. Types of lotions, like suntan lotion. I don't see anything like that. Okay. Sculpture and drawing are both art forms. Okay, we've got a raffle and a lottery, ways of gambling or ways of choosing something. A pool, pool is like a way of pulling your money towards like buying a lottery ticket or something. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit different, but a drawing, that kind of drawing. Yeah, they put sculpture and drawing next to each other on purpose, as always, because they want you to think of it as the art form. I don't know, is pool correct? They put that next to suntan for the same reason. It's actually a different definition. Something cryptic crosswords do a lot as well. I'm going to try this. Yeah. Chance to win a prize. Nice. Oh, that was blue. I have +2 to green today, but I don't mind getting blue first. Chance to win a prize. So pool, interesting. Is there a different definition of pool that's related? Okay. Because all I was thinking about like was, a pool, like people at work, right, might pool their money together, put their money into a pool, and then they buy a bunch of lottery tickets and they share any winnings, which is different than the rest of these. So maybe there's a different definition. Anyway, I'm rambling. What do we have next? So we still have grayscale and pastel and neon. Pastel, I should say. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that too. Third is interesting. Like third wheel is a really common phrase. Are there other wheels? Not really. I mean, third could go with a lot of things though. New? Ways things can be sold. New, open. Yeah, I don't know if it's that. Oh, new, open, and save are just file menu options. What's the other file menu option? Print. Nice. Ooh, okay. +2 to green. Got me green second. All right. Still, we have pastel, neon, and grayscale. And I think neutral maybe does go with it, which is what I thought from the start, just not confidently. Third, alloy, suntan, and sculpture is weird, though. So I am just going to try this and see if it's right. Hopefully it is. It is. It has been the whole time. It was the yellow color types. Suntan, third, alloy, sculpture. Purple is purpling today for sure. Third, rock from the sun. Suntan, oil? I'm trying to think of fill in the blanks, but maybe it's not a fill in the blank. What else would it be, though? Could it be a play on words in some way? I'm not seeing it if it is. Third, alloy. I think it has to be, because these have no relation to each other. But I'm not seeing what the play on words would be. All right, well, I don't have to. It would be nice to figure it out, but I'm just going to submit. What bronze might mean? Apparently they do relate. Bronze is an alloy. Sculptures can be made of bronze. You can bronze yourself in suntanning. And then third, bronze would be third place. Wow, that is That's rough. Too bad I didn't use bronze as my example of alloys. I used steel. Okay, well, let me know if you got that one. We'll see from the stats how many people did. All right, so yeah, I will. Difficulty-wise, I don't know, maybe like a straight up 3 out of 5. Let's see what Connections Companion says. Connections Companion gives it a 2.8 out of 5, and now let's consult with the bot. All right, here we go. 82% solve rate. So the solve rates have been much higher the past couple puzzles, interestingly. I'm one of 44% of players who made no mistakes. This is when it's a diagonal line like this, where you have fewer and fewer as you get to 3 mistakes, and then you have a bucket of people who'd failed. But when it's like that, that tells me that the puzzle was solvable. Just people were not quite sure about some of the categories, but it was like they were on the right track. Most people were. All right, 1 in 16 uniqueness. So I might have been the most common way of having done this. 96 skill because I got blue first. No mistakes. All right. First was yellow. I had found yellow first, but I wasn't confident that neutral would go in there. So I didn't lock it in first, but it didn't really get in the way of the rest of my solve. And then blue was the second most. Less than 1% got purple first. Second, 1% got... I just want to look at purple here. And then third, I feel like 6% getting purple third. Like third and fourth, you can't really tell the difference. It should just be a single category because you get the fourth for free. And then ever, yeah. So if people failed, they were failing not getting purple, which makes sense. It's a difficult category. All right. Forms of artwork was definitely, I called that out, I think, as I didn't want to put print in there, but I called it out as like we had pastel sculpture and drawing as forms of art. Or at least we had sculpture and drawing as forms of art, and I didn't really think these belonged. Any of the others belonged. Color palettes, people just trying to figure out what the... oh, interesting. That they put neutral into the color palettes correctly. But did not put... what was it? What was the other one? In yellow. I don't remember. Anyway. Used in art creation, sculpture, print, drawing, alloy. These are interesting. So yeah, the purple, the suntan and sculpture and alloy, they were all like red herrings for other categories. First mistake was the art forms. Makes sense. They kind of built that in there. They primed you to think of drawing as and print as different definitions, I believe. Yeah, they did. Okay. And then people just trying to figure out what yellow was. Neon. People didn't want to put neon into color types. Okay. Well, that's it for that. How'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword for Sunday, September 22nd. Let's go. Opposite of acidic is basic. Where the hamstring is. Isn't that in the leg? I don't know. Pixar film or is it the back? Pixar film whose opening 35 minutes feature nearly no dialogue. That's got to be WALL-E. Is it WALL-E like that? Glacial. I don't know. Cold? I'm not going to put that yet. Yo blank, Spanish for I am. Yo soy. Oh, I meant to tell you in texts. BTW, by the way. Light bulb moments. Aha. Is that how you spell aha? Window ledges. I see silos, but that's not what a window ledge. Sills. Right, it's plural. Yeah. Shelter made of snow blocks. An igloo. HLO. Like bagels and gummy bears. Chewy. So close. So something is wrong. Is it not aha? What's this? Glacial. Slow? Ah. Ahas. Because it was plural? Light bulb moments. Ah, I missed the plural. That's a weird way of spelling ahas, I think. I don't know, I did call out the spelling. So it wasn't cold, it was slow. Interesting. All right, cool. One mistake, but I fixed it correct. I fixed it quickly. 103, not bad. How'd you do? Strands for September 22nd. Today's theme is I've got you under my skin. Are these organs? I'm looking for organ. I see organ. Okay. This is definitely liver. I think I might be able to get a perfect today. So by perfect, I mean I need to find the spanogram first and then make no mistakes. Don't lock in any words that aren't part of it. So are we able to do? Okay, I'm gonna click like this. Are we able to do organ? I think organs is probably the end of our spanogram. Liver takes up this bottom part here. What would go before organs, though? Maybe I have to find more of these words. What's over here? Kidneys. This is kidney. Yeah, kidney, liver. So what's this TR doing? Lungs. I see lungs. I'm going to find everything in my head, which is boring to watch, before I figure out this spanogram. What is it? It's got to be organs at the end of our spanogram. Is there a different way to write organs? Would be my first question. I don't see it. Doesn't mean it's not there. In fact, most of the time it is. This O, if this O starts organ, we can't really go left because there's no G next to it. So we go ORG. There's no other A. There's no other N. So I think this is it. Internal organs is probably what it is. That just came to me. So let's see if we can spell that. I-N. Ooh, it goes all the way around here. Internal organs. Ooh, that's crazy. Nice spanogram. Okay, so we've got the heart, we've got the liver, we've got the kidneys. Oh, so it's kidneys. Good thing I didn't try kidney. What else? Oh, I saw lungs. Oh, is it lung or lungs? It's got to be lungs, right? Yeah. Brain. Okay, and we've got stomach all the way across here, which could have been another spanogram, but just because something does touch two opposite edges doesn't mean it is the spanogram. That's necessary, but not sufficient. Another aspect of the spanogram is it is the overall category for the rest of the words. So stomach could not be a spanogram because stomach is not a category for the rest of these words. Internal organs is, and does a crazy. Now, do any of these look like their counterparts? I don't know. Are they placed like their counterparts? Still, I don't really. Well, heart's on the left. I feel like I'm looking at the puzzle, so I'd expect the heart to be over here. But if you're kind of, I don't know, if you plastered the puzzle right on you, that's where the heart would be. I don't know. Are liver and kidneys in that order? I don't actually know where most of the organs go. Stomach is definitely not above the heart, though. I can tell you that. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do?